Time moves quickly when you are on the road.
There's no getting over the losses to the band. Same lineup for 40 years. You never get over the guys you played with for that long.
But it's too late to stop now. I plan on continuing until the wheels come off, and for as long as the audience will follow me.
The new documentary, Road Diary, Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, takes you inside the world of the boss, and it gives you the most in-depth look at the group's legendary live performances and band rehearsal, takes you behind the scenes, lets you hear from Bruce himself. Joining us now, the film's director, Tom Zimny. Tom, good morning. Nice to have you with us.
Good morning. Great to chat.
You are like sort of the official Bruce Springsteen biographer with your many films that you've put out. It's like over 20 years you've been doing projects about Springsteen, right?
Yeah, next year will be 25 years, and it's been an amazing journey. Each one of these films, you get a chance to explore where Bruce is in his musical world. With Road Diary, it was a whole new adventure. You never know what to expect.
What brought you into this world in the first place 25 years ago?
What brought me in the world was I was an editor, and I started working with Bruce and Jon Landau, and we worked on a concert together, and that was live in New York. And in that, we suddenly had this moment of connecting in the film world, and I've had a real love of this music. I grew up with this music, so it was a combination of knowing the material, knowing Bruce's songwriting, and chasing that.
So, you know, after doing so many documentaries, so many projects, you're sort of considered to be one of the members of the E Street Band. How do you find new things to tell, new stories to tell?
It's a great question, because every time Bruce sends me a text, you never know what to expect. So the idea of running out of ideas or approaches to telling stories. With Road Diary, I got a text that he was going to bring the band together, and you know, every time I get a call from either Jon or Bruce, there's a new direction, new set of songs, new idea. In the past 24 years, it's just been that every project has been a new idea, a new thing to conquer. And with Road Diary, I was adding a lot of the elements of other films that I've worked on, which is Bruce voiceover, concert footage, behind the scenes, and mixing them together in a different way. So I think each time it's a new adventure.
So what's the process like for you, Tom? Do you, when they go on tour, you go on tour with them? You know, make us feel bad of what a great gig that is to just hang out with Springsteen all the time.
It's a great tough job, because you get to see this band come together and in its magical way figure out a set list, perform for the first time, opening nights, you're backstage, you're a fly on the wall. In Road Diary, I really tried to never forget that there's people who would die for this moment, to be around the band and see the process unpacked. So I try to keep that fan part of me always in the films, remembering when I purchased a ticket at 16 and saw the band for the first time. So you know, it's an amazing job, because you try to keep up with Bruce and the band, and in some ways you're jumping on a train. That's what it feels like, and you're trying to hold on, because it's going from town to town, and you hope to get a little bit of that magic that you're experiencing and translate that into a film.
Yeah, I've seen him so many times. Just saw him at Wrigley Field last summer. And you said in an interview that there's a cathartic thing that happens when you go to a Springsteen concert, that you change. Can you expand on that a little?
Sure. I remember from the very first concert that feeling of community coming across in the audience, and the song and the songs and the set list, especially on this last tour, had this story to it that by the end of the show you would feel inside an emotional transformation. And many fans talked about that with me. I felt it myself as a filmmaker. It's an abstract thing, but when you go through the power of Bruce and the band together, it's it's an amazing thing to witness because you feel different by the end of the night. It's something I tried to get across in the movie, and it all comes to you because of the writing of Bruce and the performances and the emotional arc of the live show.
Yeah,
right now, kind of
documentary. It's called Road Diary: Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. It's streaming now on Hulu and on Disney Plus. Tom, it's a great film. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.